Greetings everyone and welcome to my channel. I am MisterGarrot and today I'm going to show you a match which is utterly insane. We are playing on a map FFA Scramble. It's a pretty awesome map and it's a 2 versus 2 versus 2 versus 2 and it's actually a pretty good map for that setting. We're just trying to get as far away as possible. I'm teamed up with Duke Nukem here and he's following me and that is perfect. It's very good that he did not deploy his MCV early on. But yeah, back to what is coming, guys. It's just gonna be insane. It's really hard to explain this match itself. This is a very rare match. It comes once a year, perhaps if you're lucky. But this it's just too good not to be reposted up for you guys. I mean, it's just gonna be insane. Definitely the match with the highest APM for me, or action per minute. Yeah, action. I mean, it's just. I just came home for vacation as well, more or less, and I have to be faced in a match like this. It's just insane. And it's not only me, but the players I'm playing against as well. They are playing insanely good. You just have to wait and see how crazy this match actually becomes. I mean, I was all sweaty of this match. I had to take a shower. I have to take a break because it's not good for my mental health. This match is just insane, guys. So let's just jump into it and just see how things are working out. Me and Duke Nukem are in a very good position. I was random as always, and I'm Greece. Why the heck not? We're playing against some very good players. We have Tunu, and Helpless Mofo. They are teamed up together. We have Bud UK and Blast Radius. They are teamed up together. And we have Longbow and Back in Action 21. So a lot of good players here. I think Blast Radius is the favorite here, or like the highest rated player. He's really good. I think my level between me and Blast Radius are more or less the same. On a good day, he will crush me. On a good day, I will crush him. But many matches we are pretty equal. And I played a couple of matches with Helpless Mofo. He is a decent player as well. And Longbow have been playing some matches with Back in Action as well. So there's a lot of very good players here. So this could definitely be a good match to watch. My main focus here in the start: get out a couple of war factories, one ore refinery, and 2 to 3 ore trucks, 4 or 5 if you want to, before getting up to the second ore refinery, and you'll be more than best 4. 2 ore trucks is probably more than enough, but I need to get up my war factories, and I do need to get up some construction yard early on. There's all gems on this map here. I'm actually getting out my service depot as well, so I'm definitely trying to get into some kind of good positioning here, and it's very important to get out this early MCVs and get the early advantage. And the reason why we went so far away is if you deploy your MCV in the middle or like one of the first spots available, you might be in trouble because it is in this area that it will be a lot of fighting early on. So you do need to get as far away as possible, and you will be in away from harm's way. So it's very good. We are actually getting pressure here by Back in Action, but we will repel him for now. I can just concentrate on my building, getting out my first MCV. This is so important. That halvens the building speed, and this is definitely the first big step for me. But UK has already been taken out. I'm pretty sure he must have been deployed pretty early, and that is usually a horrible thing to do, because you most likely, if you deploy, because you can deploy the moment you basically start, you might get a very early advantage, but the problem is you will be attacked from 2 to 3 teams, perhaps even 4 teams, then, because you're just in the middle and everyone goes in that direction in the start to fight. I am spreading pretty well here. I will get my MCV down to this spot there, and I think that will be nice. I'm starting to produce my medium tanks, and this is actually looking a little bit better now. It's always risky in the start. It seems like I'm getting into a much better positioning now. I'm not sure what my teammate is doing. I think he's producing a lot of tanks as well, and I'm just I'm actually going to produce 5 MCVs, getting up more war factories, MCV, war factory MCVs. That is so important, but I also have to be a little bit careful with my economy. I have actually not built up a second ore refinery yet, so I have to think about that. I'll actually also put a little bit of pressure on Back in Action. I'm not going to put too much pressure on him. I'll just put a little bit, so keep him a little bit away from us. I'll let his MCV go away, and now I'll just retreat again. I managed to do a little bit damage here, but perhaps it was not the smartest thing I did right there. I'm getting out more and more MCVs, and we are actually under attack. I just didn't realize that we were under attack here. It is my teammate. He is in trouble right now, I think. I just can see it. Here it is. Yeah, they are attacking us. Actually, purple who is attacking us there now. And yellow is also coming in, and I also see that orange is coming in. So everyone is, not everyone, but quite many is attacking us right now. We managed to repel pink, but we have yellow and orange who is teamed up together, and they are attacking us right now. I see they are taking out the war factory there to my teammate. I'm getting up a couple more ore refineries. My economy will start to boom very soon, but we need to clear them out. Orange is attacking up and yellow is attacking down. This is really, really bad for us, especially for my teammate. I don't think he was too much down there either. I don't think he's got not extra MCVs either now. So I just have to see if I can take away this here. It's really hard when you have to concentrate on three things. You have to one battle on top, one battle in the down, but you also have to build up stuff as well and protect yourself. But I think we will manage to clear out the yellow here, and that is good. The problem is that orange is attacking up, and that is not good for me. Let's see what he's been doing. Let's move all the way up. I managed to save my construction there, but look why back in action had been doing. He's actually been capturing two of my war factories there. That's insanely good play, especially when we're playing a match like this. So all credits goes to back in action for that early capture of those two war factories. That is actually pretty cool to see. Well played there. I was a little bit shocked when I saw this, like what is going on? But all right, I have to produce up my war factories again. I had 4, down to 1, and now I'll be just building it up again. And we need to start putting a little bit more pressure on him. I think my teammates are in trouble. I could not protect him as well as I wish I could, and I think he has lost a little bit too much as well. We get full vision, and we can see it's not so many left. We have Blast Radius, he's lost his teammate, and we have Purple, who's also lost his teammate. So I have more or less lost my teammate. I mean, he's still in the game. I don't know how much he has though. We can check. If he has an ore refinery and a war factory, he'll be fine. He has an ore refinery. Does he have a war factory and a power? I think he might have lost his power now, but I'm just trying to push in here and do as much damage as I can to them here, so they will not be a menace for us. But I do see this insanely big army to Blast Radius. He must have been left alone for some time, and it does look like he's actually putting a little bit pressure onto Purple here now. That I will try to clean out here. I don't know how much my teammate is, so I haven't actually checked. I will check to get a little bit power and just see that Orange is out. I'm in a good spot there. I also have sent, if you look him up, I've sent this MCV over here. That is good. I'll get a couple of power plants there, and I will be fine. And Blast Radius is actually attacking Purple right now. This is not going to be good for Purple. But I'm cleaning out the yellow here right now. I don't think he has too much left here now. Just one building after this one. But I'm actually planning of attacking Blast Radius now. If I can end it here, that'll be good. I might be a little bit too fast by attacking here. I think this is actually a mistake when I look at it, because he could have taken out Purple there. So I basically saved Purple for the moment, and I'm just pouring in here. I have a lot of medium tanks, he has a lot of heavy tanks and Teslas. That's not good for me, because the damage he can do to me is insane. You can see some of my tanks are melting really fast, but I need to see if I can do some damage. I take out the construction yard, definitely helps, put him a little bit further back. But I think fighting up next to the Teslas, that is not a good thing. I have produced many war factories now, so my production of tanks is good, but now it's my economy that is struggling a little bit, so I do need to fix that. I also see that my teammate is going on attack with the rest of the units he has. I still haven't actually checked if he has a war factory or a power. I do only know that he has an ore refinery, but I think maybe that is what he has, perhaps something else. But yeah, I am trying to push in here, trying to wiggle down the forces there to Blast Radius. Not the easiest task in the world, but I am trying. It does look like he has managed to hold the defense. Very good defending here from Blast Radius, and definitely a mistake by me to try to attack him. I should have waited until he took out Purple there, but all right. At least we had a good fight there. And I think this fight is still going on back and forth here, just trying to wiggle down each other. But my economy is, I think it is all right now. I do need to get up a couple more ore refineries. if you look at the map here, you can see that purple is actually moving down with his army on the left side. Also, my teammate, he's going actually up in the base to green as well. You can see it on up on the corner in the right side. But purple is attacking me, and I have a plan to make, and that is I have to go on a counter attack. I'll go straight up to pink hair, now to purple. I mean, leaving that battle with Blast Radius. I think it's actually a little bit lucky because he needs to go all his tanks up. Not he took many of the tanks up to take away the army there from blue. But what is going on with purple? Purple is actually attacking my base while I'm attacking it. I just didn't want him to take that base that I have done in the corner because that is such an important one. I just need to do as much damage as I can, and I need to go back and protect the base. I think blue is more or less out of the game. I think, yeah, he's actually out of the game now. So this will be 1 versus 1, but it does feel like it's going to be 2 versus 1 in this match here now. I have to retreat back with all my tanks here. I need to first defend this attack here from purple, but Blast Radius is also going on attack on me. This is so bad to me to attack two guys at the same time, but I think purple will be taken out here. There's not so many tanks left here, so he will be taken out, but now I need to defend myself against the incoming attack there from Blast Radius. It does look like he might retreat just a little bit. I do have a lot of tanks, so I do think it's a good time to go on a counterattack. We'll just have to see what I choose to do here. I'm definitely building up a lot of war factories. I need to get up as many as I can, and I am actually going on an attack here. But what I also see on the map, the purple is going on another attack, running down with tanks. I don't want him to go all the way down. I don't know if he has vision of that one. I hope he does not have vision of that base down there. It looks like he's going around scouting a little bit, so I don't think he knows about that base. Now I'm going on attack here on green again. I'm trying to do as much damage to Blast Radius as I can, but purple is actually going into my base and taking down some buildings. I need to go and defend. I have a lot of MCVs I need to deploy somewhere. I mean, this is so high intensity here, and I am struggling a little bit now to keep my cool here, trying to keep my composition. Is that what it's called? It's so hard when you have to fight against two guys. Even though purple might not be the biggest army here, I think he might go on attack a little bit too often. Perhaps he should have just built up even more. But I will manage to hold this one, I think. But the problem is, every time purple goes on attack and I have to run back, Blast Radius also going on attack on me. So this is really hard for me. I lose a couple of constructionals there as well. But I do need to take out those tanks. They're doing very much damage to me. My economy is actually pretty good for the moment. But let's take out purple here, and let's deploy some of my MCV. I don't know how many of my MCV survived here, but I do need to get up again, and I need to start building up more war factories and deploy whatever I can of my MCVs. I don't know. I have one MCV there. I will manage to deploy that one. Yes, I will. So far, guys, this has been crazy. It's so hard. So much intensity, so good play here from Blast Radius. He's very tactical but when he's attacking, but once again I'm trying to defend the attack here from Blast Radius while pushing in, but purple is going on a huge attack there, a lot of tanks, and I think I just have to go on a counterattack. I will run up with my force just up to purple. I just have to leave Blast Radius alone, or will I go up? I will not go up, I will go down. I need to protect. I never decided what I'm gonna do. This is not easy. I'm gonna get up a couple of pillar boxes here, but he's gonna go straight for my infrastructure here. This is not looking too promising. Where is my tanks? Looks they're a little bit stuck because I am using Q move and guard mode. That means if they are in attack close to a green, they will not come down here because they will be fighting green. But some tanks will. But look at the damage he's doing now. He's going straight for those ore refineries. That's a lot of damage done here by the purple player, which is playing quite good, being a big nuisance for me here. I just have to build up a lot of stuff here in the background, and I will also get up a couple more ore refineries. I think I will manage to clean out here though. He managed to take out all my ore refineries there, so that is a blow. Look at my economy, how it's dropping right now. So that was a very good move. Will he take out this tech center? He will. Oh my god, I am in such a bad spot right now. No vision, that is horrible. That means my base on the left side are in trouble if he chooses to go down there. I have no vision over there. I will have to get another tech center up, and I also have to get a radar up because I don't have any vision for the moment. So let's see. I will get my tech center up. That is good. I'm actually going for a gap generator. I think that is not the thing I want. I do need a radar dome, and I'm going on an attack here on blast radius because I want to keep him a toe here. I don't know what purple is doing for the moment. I might have said pink a couple of times. If I did that, I'm sorry, but purple is going on another attack. Of course he is. I do need to get my radar dome up though. Am I producing a radar dome now? My economy is horrible. But yeah, definitely important to get a radar dome up, and definitely important to get my economy working again. Right now, I'm struggling with my economy. Something is fishy. Why is my economy struggling so much? And he is actually going down here to my base here. I don't like what I'm seeing, but I do have a lot of tanks though. It's incredible how many tanks I have right now. And let's just get out some couple of ore refiners. Look at this trouble. This is because he took out 4 of my ore refiners there. That's why they are clumping up like crazy there. I don't know how to do that. But he's going on attack here. And I think it's time to go on a big attack here on the purple player. Let's see if I can take out his base at least. And I hope that he doesn't have hidden an MCB somewhere while I'm building up a couple of turrets here for protection. But yeah, this is not. It's not been an easy match so far, and I still think there is much more left here, guys. But I do need to concentrate on taking out this base here to purple. It's time to end this misery. He's done way too much damage on me. He's been playing very well, very annoying. Great timing on his attacks, though, keeping me at bay every time I try to do some damage to blast radius. But yeah, it's been good so far, and let's see if we can just clean out this base here. It doesn't look promising for me. I just hope that he doesn't have hidden anything. 2 buildings left as far as I can see. Let's see, is this the end of him? Yeah, he is out of the game. That is good. And now I need to put some pressure on to blast radius. But what blast radius has done when I don't have a radar dome is he's been crawling down to my base. So I'm getting my radar dome up, and that is actually good, as I finally managed to get out my radar dome. That is in bloody time, and I can see that I definitely have more tanks than blast radius, or at least that's what it seems to be. But the problem is he has a lot of Teslas, and those Teslas are doing a lot of damage. He also has heavy tanks. I think medium tanks and heavy tanks have the same amount of health, but heavy tanks are shooting 2 times, while the medium tanks is shooting 1 time. So that means the damage output from a heavy tank is just twice as much as a medium tank. So he doesn't necessarily have to have more heavy tanks than me. They just need to be good by handling them, and that is exactly what he's doing. But this crawl of him, the only way I can do that, I'm actually losing a lot of tanks, but I need to work myself downwards here. First of all, I get closer to my reinforcements, but I also managed to take out a lot of his stuff down here because he's doing a lot of damage to my ore trucks, and that is not so good. And I will manage to clean this out. And he is coming down. I can see that he's just chasing me. He definitely has more tanks than me now, and I am in trouble. Is this the time that I have to throw in my white flag? Will I manage to survive this incoming attack from blast radius? That is the big question. I'm just trying to throw out as many war factories as I can and hope that he doesn't have too much reinforcements coming in, but he has a lot of tanks coming in. I'm just trying my best. It's really, really hard. I don't think my production of tanks is fast enough. It doesn't look fast. It is pretty fast, but it just seems slow. And he has so many tanks. It's looking a little bit grim though, but I'm not giving up. My economy is struggling a little bit, so I do need to get my ore refineries up, because if my economy stops, I am dead. And for the moment I am holding on, but it's only barely. He's doing so much damage here, and he's also base crawling again. I can see that it's just starting to grow down there. My tanks are mingling right now, and this is actually not looking too good right now. It does look like he's starting to get a little bit control, or is he? That is the question. Is he really getting control? I think many of his tanks has pretty low health, so perhaps I will manage to survive here. All trucks are having some kind of meeting down there. I don't know what the heck is going on, but I do not have time and energy to go down and sort things out for them. I think they are all grown ups. They should be sorting things out themselves. But let's see if I can push him away. And once again, it does look like he has way too many tanks here. and I'm just trying my best here to repel this huge attack. And I can also hear some Teslas in the background. That means his Tesla crawl has gone pretty far, and he's now cleaning out a lot of my infrastructure. And this, guys, this is looking so grim right now. I'll also remember that this is the end, as they say, it's close to be the end at least. I'm not sure if I can come back from this. It looks like I'm getting less and less tanks. My economy is incredibly good, but it just looks like he is cleaning out right now. Well, I could try to build up a couple of turrets and see if that helps me. I have a couple of tanks here, but he's cleaning out quite much of my buildings here now. But I'm not giving up though. Let's build up more turrets. Let's see if I can manage to push him away or not. He's cleaning out so many of my buildings on the right side there. There's a Tesla as well. And another test. I think I'll just start to crawl myself up with my tanks, see if I can just take out his buildings while moving upwards. I think, and that's the first thing. I do need to get him away from me. I'm pretty lucky he did not build a war factory here. That would be very beneficial if he did. But this is very good for me. Managing to push him back here, also keeping him away from my main structures. And while pushing up like this, I also have I kind of have a chance to sandwich him afterwards when I'm finished with this small pusher. But getting into those Teslas is never a good thing. They're doing a lot of damage, and it's also coming in with tanks, and I'm losing quite many tanks as well. But now I need to go back down again and protect myself. I think I managed to clean out, perhaps not clean out, but I've managed to do a lot of damage to his tanks though, so that is very good. And I think we are more or less back to scratch, me and Blast Radius here. That was a good fight back and forth there, but look at my tank production now. Now it looks like it's exploding again. So I am back in business, and let's see if I can put some pressure again onto Blast Radius. I should perhaps collect all my tanks here first and try once again. But I remember playing this match, the intensity is just so insane. I had to be in like 2 to 3 places all the time. It might not look like this, but I have this tank production. I have to build buildings all the time as well, and I also have to check that my power is holding. There's so many things I have to think about. And definitely, if you think why I did not build Tanyas, why you did not build helicopters, well, you can try that yourself in a moment like this. It's utterly impossible. If you can manage to have groups in a match like this, credits to you. For me, that is going to be impossible. It's select all the way in a match like this. I have no chance in hell to produce any Tanyas, to do any different things in a match like this, because it's been non-stop intensity fight there, and I do need to have all my tanks there. Of course, you could perhaps manage to try out a Tanya or something, I don't know, or a chrono in something. It's definitely possible, but it's just gonna be just insanely hard. From my point of view, handle the tanks is more than enough. I can't handle anything more than this, especially when you have to build as well. I have to have the right balance of ore refineries and the right balance of war factories, and also managing to get the time to get out extra MCVs. That is actually insane, because it's not easy to like stop the tank production to get out MCVs. That is really hard, because you are yeah. But what I'm doing, I am actually going on an attack on Blast Radius all the way up in the corner. I was just trying to distract him. I did not want him to get down into my base, but as long as I can get out my construction yards there, MCVs, if I can manage to deploy them, I will have a huge advantage later on. But right now I am struggling a little bit, and this attack is definitely, well, it seems like I'm sacrificing all my tanks here, getting into a really spot. I'm getting sandwiched between tanks and Teslas, and my tanks are getting annihilated. Definitely a swing and a miss, but I think actually it was pretty smart out, because I did manage to get out 6 MCVs. Definitely gonna help me later on. I don't know how many MCVs I've got total, but I have quite many, but my building speed is definitely gonna be much better right now. I'm also managed to get an MCV all the way up in the left corner. Look at this. I deployed here now. I've got up a couple of war factories here as well. I just have to spread myself around just in case he managed to go in and do serious damage to my main base. At least I have some chance to still be in the game, because I did lose my tank force there, and now he's going on a counterattack, and he definitely have much bigger army than me, and once again I might be in trouble. I just hope my tactical move with buying all those MCVs and spreading around, that will help me in the long run. But yeah, he's coming in with a lot of tanks. My production of tanks are pretty good though, so pretty fast, and my economy is steady as well, so I have managed to balance that for now. And now I will try to push in. It's very important to take out those Teslas because you don't want the Teslas to take out the tanks when they are coming out of the war factory. But it does look like he has more tanks than me though, but I'm trying my best here to just do as much damage as I can. If I can take out all of those Teslas here, I definitely have a chance to do some serious damage to his buildings and his infrastructure. But yeah, he's starting to push me back again here now. I will get up a couple of turrets, that is what I can do. They definitely will help a little bit, and also it kind of helps me. I don't have to attack some. My tanks will be standing still while I'm doing this though, but look how fast he took them out. It's I mean, they are very, very good though, but yeah. And I definitely could have built up a couple more ore silos. I can hear that the resources are full, but it's impossible to think about it when you play. You just need to concentrate on building out war factories just to get even faster tanks out. But right now it does look like the blast radius once again are crushing me. I am going to light tanks. Definitely gonna be a mistake. You don't want light tanks in a fight like this. I can't remember if it was a misclick or what the heck I was thinking right there. I should definitely cancel them and just get medium tanks. And right now I am in trouble. He's cleaning out so many of my war factories. And this is really, really hurting me now. This is not good. Definitely not good for my mental health. In such a long fight, you really want to win the match though. But yeah, I'm struggling right now. I'm getting up a lot of turrets. Hopefully the turrets will hold him at bay a little bit. He has many tanks that is on red bar, so hopefully I can just take them. It does look actually perfect position by my tanks as long as I can just build a lot of turrets around there. But now I need to go back to war factories. I wonder if I've lost a couple of. Have I lost some construction errors or something as well? I might have. And yeah, I do see the ore trucks there, but I remember I cannot fix them now. I need to concentrate on this attack from blast radius. I cannot let him do too much damage to me. I have to protect my war factories. I need to get my tanks out and I need to push him away. I also do see, the longer this match goes, I will have a huge advantage because I have managed to expand on the left side where all the jam patches is. He is long distance mining on the patch in the right middle and almost right, I guess long distance mining on the one on the top middle as well. And I'm also long distance mining on the one in the middle up there, but I also have a little bit closer mining. So I'm definitely in a good spot there. But let's see if I can manage to push this attack away. I'm getting tanks from everywhere now. I think I should be able to crawl myself back from here, even though it did look like he had a huge army there. But my tank production is just insane now. And this is starting to look very good again, and I could put on some pressure once again. I'm getting up many ore refineries in the background there, so I will get a little bit better income here. A lot of ore refineries actually, and now once again I will try to push in. If I can clean all of those buildings here, at least I will set him back, because I don't want him to build down there, because that means he will be closer to those jam patches there. That's what you don't want. You want to hinder his economy if possible. And Blast Radius is playing insanely good here. It's really, really hard to break this guy. He is playing very good. I mean, I'm talking for myself. I know how intense this is, and I can just imagine it's just the same for Blast Radius here. It's so hard to think outside of the box. You know, you need to have tanks, and for him, he needs tanks, he needs Teslas, he needs economy. Those three things he needs. And for me, it's war factories and ore refineries. That's what I need, and it's just insane. Right now, it looks like my tanks have dwindled again. He has managed to repel. This is what I have left. My economy is insanely good though, but I am struggling a little bit with getting my tanks out, and he has managed to defend once again. And he has some Teslas here. They are unprotected. I could definitely take them down. I have to do that as well. Let's just take them down. There's actually one more thing he has to think about. He also has to think about getting enough power for his Teslas, so that is quite important. Yeah, so taking a small breathing break here, because it's just, this is, I don't know, it's hard to explain. A very, very fun match now, and it's far from over. I am building up, continue to build up, but let's see if I can just handle this attack here. I'm getting into his infrastructures, taking out a little bit of his ore refineries. The war factories is what I really want to take down, but I need to concentrate on taking down the Tesla. I don't want him to get too many Teslas, so I'm going a little bit split up, a little bit Teslas, a little bit power, a little bit ore refineries, a little bit tanks, a little bit everywhere really. Because in a fight like this, it's really hard to micromanage and pinpoint. You just have to try your best and see how that fight is going. The gems are starting to get empty for both of those middle spots for blast radius though, so that is something I am keeping in my view, knowing that when this economy is going, when all the gems is gone, if I can just hold until it's gone, he will have a problem because he is not on the left side. He needs to get over to the left side if he wants to keep his economy going. For the moment it is, and he has a lot of tanks. And while I was talking here, he has managed to clean out my tanks here now, and now he has so many tanks. I will just have to build up a lot of war factories. I'm actually building diagonally. No, Jesus. I'm building up here towards the left side. I'm trying to get kind of block whatever is coming there in the future, because he needs to go there in the future. Also getting up a little bit power just in case I get empty, and I know I should be in tank battle, but from time to time I need to have a breaker. And finally I'm building up the barracks. I should have done this a long time ago, but my economy right now is so insanely good, and I will get rocket soldiers, because getting rocket soldiers in a fight like this actually matters a lot, because they can do some serious damage to those heavy tanks. They are really good. And also that means it's one more thing the blast radius has to think about, because he can't target them down, he needs to squash them. If he targets them down, it will take forever for him. But I think they will help me a lot in a battle like this, especially when the income, the money is so good. And yes, I could perhaps have gotten helicopters. They would have been very helpful in the first and second, only first attack, but they will never get the chance to land, because I don't understand how you can go away from select all on a match like this. I think you just have to use it. You need to have all tanks at battle when it's so much going on. And once again, it looks like Blast Radius is doing some serious business, doing some damage here. And what will I do with my orphans? Let's sell them, and I don't know. Okay, so I'm just selling them because I had enough of those crazy guys. I should have sold the last one as well. Definitely a mistake. I could have sent all of the ore trucks somewhere else. I think that's better. Just select all the ore trucks there, send them over to the left side and sell the ore refineries, and they will go to the closest ore refinery after that. Isn't that how it works? That's what I should have done. Well, alright, it's hard to think in a battle like this. It's such a long battle. It's over 30 minutes long as well, and it's to keep your head clear for such a long time. You have to have a game plan. You have to like think a step ahead as well. That's what I'm doing now. I know that his ore trucks will be forced to go over here because all the gems are more or less done here now, and that gives me a chance to get up a couple of turrets here and keeping him at bay, and definitely doing a little bit damage on the ore trucks. But for now, of course, he will be fine. It's not enough to actually take him out or anything like this, but I'm also getting up ore refineries, so I can start mining there as well, and I have a much shorter distance than him. And I think right now my tanks are starting to get some kind of control down there, or are they? Are they really? It's hard to say. It's playing so good as well. I'll get up more pillar boxes to do even more damage here. I'm leaving my tanks to defend for themselves, but I think taking out his ore trucks, taking out his economy is just a little bit better right now. So even if my tanks are standing still, that is okay, as long as yeah, of course I had stopped production of tanks. That is a huge problem. That is a huge mistake though, and now he actually realized this, and he will actually try to force himself in there, so that might be a problem for me. You can see my economy is stacked actually. I'm getting up more and more turrets, and that's actually quite good that he's in a fight. That gives me a chance to get up those there. But yeah, I'm definitely struggling a little bit now because I forget to produce units. That is the problem when you have so many production facilities. They are producing so fast, and you need to be you need to know that. You need to go in and check how it's going and replenish the tank production here. But right now I am doing the select all, and let's see how many tanks I actually have, because I haven't done it for some time. I think I have quite much, even though he is on attack on me. He has a lot of tanks, but I think this is the time for me to go on a counter-attack with whatever I have, because if this is a base race, I think I will win that for sure. But let's see what he'll do. I am forcing him to come back home, But I think my goal here, take out as many war factories as possible, and perhaps I will have a huge advantage if I can take out those here. I think he had like 4 or 5 war factories there. That matters a lot. Look at my rocket man doing so much damage to the tanks that is coming there. That is nice to see that they are doing the damage there. And no, just a couple war factories left here now. I don't know how many war factories else he has. He does still have a lot of tanks though, but I think the damage has been done. My production is pretty good. Even my economy is actually going down a little bit. I think that's because I'm producing a lot of rocket man as well. Getting more barracks definitely help the production speed there. But yeah, this is looking good, and it's even further for his trucks. And I think I managed to take down a couple of them as well. And yeah, this is actually starting to look very, very good for me right now. But oh my god, what a freaking match. This was just insane. I think from my point of view, and perhaps from Bloodsray's point of view as well, this is one of my best match I played in a long, long time. Yeah, perhaps I didn't do so much variation here, but that is so hard to do in a match like this. This is like one of a kind match, and I just love this match. This was just insane. So I would say this is definitely one of my best performance in a good while. Meeting and playing against Blast Radius there. That was a blast. You know what my drift. But yeah, it was amazing to play against him. I think we were very equal here in the playstyle. It was very, very good. I just had a huge advantage by managing to get onto the left side, and my economy was so strong there. And also having a tech center, having full vision definitely helps. I don't know how much vision he has on the map though, but yeah, having that tech center definitely helps. But oh my god, it's insane. So fun to play this match against Blaspherius. It's an incredible good player. But look at the score here. Look at the units killed and the resources gathered, whatever. Let's look. 2,217 units killed there by Blast Radius. I have just under 1,600. But look at the resources. He managed to get 850,000 resources. I get 1.6 billion resources, and it was still a very equal match for the most of the time. The match lasted for 34 minutes up here. I mean, just this was one insane match, and it's gonna be a long time until you see a match like this again. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do, because I will try to get even more good content. This is just an insane match though. I hope you enjoy this video, and I guess I will be seeing you in the next video.